Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter from Random Mind Records. If you enjoy what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the bell for notifications. Also, if you'd like the ability to help us choose what content to react to on the channel, as well as early access to reaction videos, consider supporting us on Patreon for $1 a month. The link's in the description. We also have $2 and $3 tiers that would give you access to exclusive content such as full-length album reactions, as well as full-length music-related television episode reactions. All right, now I'll shut up and get to the music.
Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. I got my windows down and the radio up, get your radio up. Yeah, when I first saw that bikini top on her, she's popping right out of the South Georgia water. Thought, oh good Lord, she had them long tan legs, couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said, baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs through the middle every little farm town with you in this brand new Chevy with the lift kit. I'd a lot better with you up in it. So baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. I got my windows down.
All right, we'll stop it right there. Yeah, this is... I wish I would have gone back and listened to the sing-off version, because this is another one of the remakes. Best I can tell, they're basically pulling a Taylor Swift, remaking a lot of this stuff, because if they re-record it and re-release it, they own everything, don't have to worry about any previous record label contracts. I think it's a brilliant move, smart move. And I think they actually did a studio version of this after the sing-off too that I have not listened to, so I can't really compare this one to that one. And it's been so long since I listened to the sing-off version, I'm having a hard time trying to remember what exactly they did to compare those two versions. Right off, I'm thinking that the original sing-off version, I could be totally misremembering this, started off with no quote-unquote instrumentation with Adam or Tim on bass, and it was just like a three-part harmony. That was when Chris was with them, and then the full band, quote-unquote, came up. I can't remember for sure, though. I also felt like this may be at a different key than the version they did on the sing-off. Regardless, I've said this before, I'm not a huge modern country fan at all. The country I like is like classic country western. We're talking 40s, 50s, some 60s stuff. I got a little bit in the 70s, a little more in the 70s over the years with some of the outlaw country stuff. And probably if I got more into it, I'd like that even more than I do. But not huge on the bro country pop stuff like Florida Georgia Line. I know it's big. I know a lot of people like it. But that being said, they're doing a great job. And I think this is because they've had another decade here on the road, honing their voices as good as they did with this on the sing-off. They're just that much better in this new version. Yeah, great job.
Get your radio up. She was sipping on Southern and singing Marshall Tucker. We were falling in love in the sweetheart of summer. She hopped right up into the cab of my truck and said, fire it up, let's go get this thing stuck. Baby, you a song,
And
you make me want
the drum kit effects there, man, so good.
and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs through the middle every little farm town with you in this brand new Chevy with the lift kit. Would look better with you up in it. So baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. My windows down, my seat back, my music up, and we ride. Her legs up on my dashboard, and that's just the way I lie. Hey, country
All
girl,
right.
country boy like
So
her.
yeah, he's singing, he's doubled himself, maybe tripled himself with two vocals overdubbed an octave lower, and then one octave higher than he sang on the original sing-off version. That was great.
About you, don't change a thing. No way you stay the same. I got you. Well, that summer sun fell to his knees. I looked at her and she looked at me, and I turned on those KC lights and drove all night, 'cause it felt so right. Her and I, yeah, we felt so right. I put it in park and grabbed my guitar and strum a couple chords. chords and sang from the heart. Girl, you sure got to beating my chest. Can't get you out of my head. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, front stop signs through the middle, every
Yeah.
town with you.
Yeah.
Baby, you a song,
Man, Adam.
wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, front stop signs through the middle, every little farm town with you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit. Good looking.
Scooters. Hilarious. Great stuff.
Better with you up in it. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. I got my windows down and the radio up. Get your radio up. Baby, you a song. I got my windows down and the radio up. Get your radio up.
Yeah. That great video too. And there was some of the video I wasn't paying attention to whenever they were in the truck in the first half, so I probably missed some stuff that's really funny. And I'll have to go back and check that out. But I did like they went from the truck that they apparently stole to the bus, and then they got on the scooters they also stole. I didn't know if the cops were going to come in at the end and arrest them for stealing these vehicles. But anyway, yeah, great stuff. Again, not a huge fan personally of that particular style of country, that aspect of country music, but I will say I think songs like that it's good songwriting because it taps in to a market, to something that people like, something people want to listen to, want to dance to. And Home Free's version I personally like better than the original. And again, I wish I would have gone back and listened to the sing-off version of this. I could compare this a little bit better, but I definitely think this was a much better version. The sing-off, as good as it was, the sing-off version was. They could do a lot more in studio. I heard a lot of different overdubs there. I mentioned that with Tim. I thought that was a great choice. What it sounded like there were 3 Tim vocals going simultaneously. You had 2 singing low, 1 hard pan left, 1 hard pan right, and then his lead vocal an octave higher than those centered. I thought it was a great mix. I thought it sounded great doubled like that, really tripled. Really great stuff from the guys there. And again, I think it's just brilliant that they're re-recording these so that they will own these covers, the cover versions of these outright, the arrangements, the videos, everything, without having to worry about any kind of previous contractual obligations. Smart marketing, great video, great arrangement. As always, phenomenal all around. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon.